know if you know this about me, which you probably don't because I've never said it before, but I'm a huge fan of Nazi zombies. It's the main reason why I buy Call of Duty games anymore. Well, Treyarch Call of Duty games. And I've had a shit ton more fun shooting down zombies than I ever had shooting down other people in Call of Duty. And with good reason. Nazi Zombies is a ton of fun and has a lot of really interesting mechanics that make the game stand out as more than just a cheap add-on to another already popular franchise. Things like the Perca-Cola machines, the Pack-a-Punch, and mechanics like using points earned by killing zombies to buy stuff makes Nazi Zombies an intricate, somewhat strategic game that obviously has some thought and care put into it. It's obvious that the developers over at Treyarch didn't just want a mindless zombie shooter for their game. No. They wanted a mindless zombie shooter with some depth. Now, of course, none of that would matter if the game had awful maps to shoot zombies on. The developers could have easily put zombies on already pre-existing multiplayer maps, but, fortunately for us, they instead designed some of the most compelling and engaging maps we've seen specifically for zombies. That's why I'm here. I'm counting down the top 10 Nazi zombie maps ever created, at least thus far. I hope I'll be able to expand this list whenever the next Treyarch Call of Duty comes out. But first though, a disclaimer. I'm going to try to make this list based off of innovative features as well as fan favorites, but I'm also going to include some just off my own personal favorites. It's going to be a mishmash of everything. But if you don't agree with the list, that's fine. More power to you. We all have opinions, and if your own top 10 is different than mine, that's okay. But now with that out of the way, let's get started. 10 is Nocturne Toten. I think that's how you say it.
On November 11th, 2008, players around the world,
or more specifically North America,
were shocked to discover that after they beat the campaign of Call of Duty World at War, there was now a new threat to eliminate. Zombies.
Yeah, how could I not include the map that started it all? Nocturne Tone is by far the smallest map out of all of them, but that's what makes it unsurprisingly really fun to play. Plus, the map did introduce some key features of the Nazi Zombie franchise, such as the mystery box, drops, and using points you earn by killing zombies to buy doors, perks, and guns. One thing specifically I love about this map is the mystery box. Unlike nearly every other map, the mystery box in this map was stationary. You can spend all your hard-earned points trying to get the ray gun without having to worry about that godforsaken teddy bear. Fuck that teddy bear. Yeah, and that's another thing. This first map introduced the first wonder weapon, the ray gun, which is the only wonder weapon to have appeared in every single Nazi zombie map to date. Because the map is so small and simple, it makes for one of the most eerie zombie experiences with a really creepy atmosphere, especially when you're trying to play by yourself. There's something about being locked in a small shelter trying to survive against infinite waves of the undead that makes this map so uncomfortably frightening, yet so fun. There isn't really too much to say about Nocturne Toten. It's small, it's simple, and it's a blast. Having everyone crowd up on the top floor was always the way to go. That was until your asshole friend opens the door up there and ruins everything! Still, if you haven't played Nocturne Toten in a while, you totally should. The map is fucking small, but that's what makes it fucking fun. Number 9 is gonna be Verrucht. Or Verrucht. Okay, honestly, does anyone know the actual way to say that? When I went back to play on this map, I was surprised to see how much fun I was having on it. Not many people seem to like it though, which is a shame because it's pretty enjoyable and really interesting. I'm putting it on here mostly due to how much it innovated the Nazi Zombie franchise, but also because it's pretty damn fun to play. The zombies on this map are not like the zombies of the past. No. Because now zombies can not only attack through windows, but they can also sprint. Two things the zombies of Nocturne Toten couldn't do. Of course, this only applies to the World at War version, not the Black Ops version, which is what you're seeing. In the Black Ops version, zombies from all maps behave the same. Verrucht also introduced traps, bouncing betties, Perca-Cola machines, and was the first map to have a power switch that needed to be turned on, something that would be implemented in nearly every zombie map to come after. The map even had this really interesting idea of sides. There's a German and an American side, each with their respective weapons on the wall, and when playing a multiplayer game, it splits up the players into these two separate teams, and you have to kill zombies in your respective side and meet up with the other team at the generator room. This was a really cool idea, but the idea of teams was never really put into another zombie map. These cool ideas and new innovations make Verrückt stand out to me as one of the hidden gems of Nazi zombies. Sure, it may not be the best map, but I had a lot of fun when I went back to play, and I'm honestly surprised it's not more popular. Plus, it is the only map, along with 5, that gave us the very underappreciated Winter's Howl. It sucks. Number 8 is ShangriLa. Talk about a controversial choice. Everyone and their mother seems to all agree that ShangriLa is just the worst thing ever. While I do agree it's not the best, I think it gets a lot of hate it just doesn't deserve. For one thing, it had a lot of really cool elements that kept the map from being super boring and kept the Nazi zombie franchise fresh. Tell me you didn't have fun getting shot up the geyser, or sliding down the water slide, or taking a ride on the minecart. Tell me you didn't have a blast shooting spikes at the zombies with a spike mower, or turning the zombies into cute big-headed babies with the 31-79JGB215. Okay, I seriously think they just smashed their keyboard when coming up with a name for that one. For this map, you also got some new zombie types. The Napalm Zombie and the Jizzer Shrieker Zombie. These new zombies did get annoying, but they weren't very common, and they did add a new element of challenge, as they were stronger and could obstruct your vision and playstyle, unlike the normal zombies. There's one thing I really love about this map that I rarely hear anyone talk about, and that's how fucking beautiful it is. Most zombie maps before it were dark and damp, probably trying to keep with the horror aspect of zombies. Then comes this map, where you play in a bright, colorful tropical paradise. You literally play in Shangri-La. You should totally go back and play this map, if for no other reason to see the most beautiful map zombies has to offer. Also female zombie boobies. Number 7 is Buried. Or Buried, however the fuck you say it, I don't fucking know. Remember when I said that this list is going to include some of my personal favorites? Well, this is the prime example of it, because I fucking love Buried. I remember when it came out, my best friend and I played it for the first time together. We went in blind and had no idea what to expect. Maybe that's why I enjoy it so much, because I have so many fond memories of long summers playing it with friends. Personally, I don't really like Black Ops 2 zombies compared to Black Ops 1 zombies. They tried making all these huge maps with tons of areas and buildable items and all these extra features that just fall flat to me. In Black Ops 1 zombies, it was, for the most part, just you and the zombies, and all you had to do was survive. That's how zombies is best. And I think that's one reason why I love Buried so much. You still have some prominent Black Ops 2 features, like buildable items to help you out, but it doesn't get in the way and you aren't forced to use them, unlike other maps. You also have some new features, like drawing the weapons with a chalk before you can buy them, and the witches that steal all your fucking points. You also got Leroy, who's at least like 9 feet tall and kicks more ass than anyone else in the game. So yeah, in short, I really like Buried because it's a pretty simple map. It's got enough elements to keep it fresh and interesting, but I can pick up this map anytime I'm in the mood for some zombies and always play a good game. Also, those sweet-ass wonder weapons. Number 6 is Call of the Dead. That's finally one name not even I can fuck up. Another controversial choice. I'll often ask my friends if they like Call of the Dead, and they all seem to hate it. But to be fair, I can see why. The snow gives you limited visibility, which gets really annoying, and old Georgie's a real pain in the ass at times. Scratch that. All the time. However, despite these grievances, I always have fun playing Call of the Dead. For one thing, the map is huge. Also, how cool is it to play as a celebrity? It feels as though you're playing a cheesy zombie B-movie with the classic actors who would play the characters if it were a cheesy zombie B-movie. This map introduced some pretty cool wonder weapons, like the Scavenger, a fucking awesome sniper rifle that has exploding rounds. Think of it like the crossbow, but 10 million times more badass and actually useful. The map also introduced to us probably the most gimmicky wonder weapon of all time, the VR-11. Despite the gimmickiness, I always have a ton of fun using it. The weapon turns zombies into humans who instantly run away to go kill themselves in the cold water, while other zombies may follow it. And no, as much as we all wish it was true, the recently created humans do not help fight zombies with you. I know, it sucks. When you get right down to it, Call of the Dead is actually a pretty simple map. Just a really big, simple map. But as you could probably tell from this list, I like simple maps. It's funny, when I first played Call of the Dead, I hated it, and I rarely played it. It took me a while to find out just how much fun this map is, and I'm glad I noticed. Call of the Dead will go down as one of my favorites. Alright, we're halfway through the list, and number 5 is going to be Origins. When I originally wrote this part about Origins in the script, I talked about how I didn't really like it, but still thought it was a good way to end zombies for Black Ops 2. When I went to play the map with some friends to record the footage you're seeing now, and actually got to see everything the map has to offer, I can safely say that my entire view of this map has changed. Origins is not an easy map, and there's a lot, and I mean a lot, to it. Lots of stuff to collect, lots of cool new weapons, and lots of ways to die. This map introduced Panzer Soldat, which you and all your friends are inevitably going to call the Big Daddy. I mean, come on, they look practically identical. They're fast, they're strong, they fly, and they fuck you up, unless you manage to shoot it in the face before it gets you. Don't worry though, because now you got a new, never-before-seen type of weapon to help you out. The Elemental Staffs. There's 4 of them, the Ice, Fire, Wind, and Lightning Staff, and it allows for the opportunity of each player to get a different variant of the same wonder weapon for the first time ever. Instead of buying or finding them, you have to build them, which means hunting for parts. But don't be too discouraged, because it is extremely rewarding. This map also has these 3 fucking ginormous robots roaming around. They each have a respective lane they walk in, and you better be careful not to be under their foot when they step down, because you will get crushed. That is of course unless you shoot their foot and get inside it, which is necessary to get some of the parts you need. Another thing I really love about this map is the atmosphere. It's so cool to look up and see planes shooting each other in the storm, and there's this giant blimp that you occasionally see floating over the sky. The atmosphere in this map is some of the best in the entire zombie franchise. There's so many things about this map that I haven't even mentioned yet, like the new drops, the new melee attack you can use. There's even a tank you can ride and kill zombies on. The opening cinematic is one of the most breathtaking things I have ever seen. Being a longtime Zombies fan, it felt so good watching my favorite characters, the ones I have played as over the years, getting the spotlight they truly deserve. It's obvious that the guys over at Treyarch really wanted to end Black Ops 2 Zombies in a big and exciting way, and it took me a fun playthrough to really notice it. If you haven't played this map before, or haven't played it in a while, you really need to. It's extremely detailed, extremely fun, and well worth being on my list at number 5. Number 4 is going to be Kino der Toten. Even though I may not like this map as much as everyone else, Kino der Toten is still a great map and well worth being on this list. This map introduced many zombie players to zombies, including myself, and it was a good map to start off with. This map takes place in an abandoned theater in West Berlin, and introduces some new things to zombies, many of which would be implemented into future maps, like those fucking crawler zombies that always get in your fucking way, that release that fucking gas that gets in your fucking eyes, as well as the most badass wonder weapon ever, the Thunder Gun. Like I said, I don't really care for this map quite as much as other people seem to, but I still have fun every time I play it. I especially like it because it holds the record for the highest round I've been to on zombies at round 45, even though I died on round 20 and my teammate played by himself up to round 45 while I watched TV. But I've still been to 45! The map is simple, but still has a lot of variables to make it fun and exciting. Kino der Toten will always be one of the classics, and one map that I will always go back to playing with my friends. But mostly because I didn't buy into the DLC and it's the only map they have. Yeah, now we're getting to the good stuff. Number 3 is gonna be Moon. For a lot of the maps on this list, I've said that I don't really enjoy them as much as other people. Well, for this one, let me just say that I fucking love Moon. The idea of Moon is one that I would probably think of and say, huh, that'd be cool. Let's take zombies and put them on the fucking moon. That'd be like taking aliens, putting them in the bottom of the ocean, and fighting them in an underwater sea dome like Rapture. Actually, come to think of it, that'd be fucking awesome. So, yeah, Moon. It's a fucking great map. I love bouncing around in near zero G and shooting zombies on, well, the fucking moon. This map has a lot of really unique mechanics that were designed specifically for this map, like the oxygen mask. When I first played this map, I thought always having to worry about oxygen by wearing a mask would get really annoying and completely ruin the map experience, even though it would make like no sense to not have it in a space-themed map. But it was handled perfectly, and instead of becoming a game breaker, it instead immerses you more in the map. Along with the oxygen mask, this map introduced a lot of really cool features that I actually wish were in more maps, specifically the hacker. The hacker is this little brown thing that you pick up, and it is fucking awesome. You can hack perks that you bought for a full refund. You can hack the mystery box to switch the weapon for free and to allow anyone to take it, as well as hacking an empty box location for the mystery box to appear there. You can hack other players to give them money. You can hack drops to get you better drops. And you can also hack doors to make them practically free, but it takes forever. Hurry the fuck up! You can also hack guns on the wall, switching the price of normal ammo and upgraded ammo, making upgraded ammo only 500 points instead of the usual 4,500. You can even hack windows to instantly rebuild them, and you even get 100 points for it. It really makes me wish the hacker was on every map, because the hacker kicks ass. This map also introduced probably the coolest and most useful wonder weapon, the wave gun, which is awesome because when you put it together, it takes out groups of zombies by making them puff up and explode. But you can also take it apart, and you got a dual-wielded zap gun that kills the zombies in one hit. Damn, I practically wrote a whole page in Microsoft Word about why I like Moon so much. Maybe it's time we move on. To summarize everything I've said here, Moon equals good. Fuck yeah, dude. Number 2 is Ascension. Dude, I don't think you understand just how much I love Ascension. It is my favorite map of all time, and I will always go back to play on it. It's just so much fun, and there's so much to love about it. Okay, so let me state everything new it added. You got PhD Flopper and Stamina up here, as well as those fucking awesome Gersh devices and those weird little explodey fucking doll things. Instead of Hellhounds, you got these fucking monkeys that come every few rounds. They hop on the perk machines, and if they stay on long enough, they steal a perk you have and you lose it. It's cool though, because they're pretty easy to kill, and if you kill all of them before they even touch a perk, you get a free random perk, which is awesome, because it's like you get a free perk every few rounds. I remember how breathtaking it was to ride the Lunar Lander for the first time. They could have just as easily put in boring teleporters again, but instead you had to fly over the entire map to get from place to place, which is just downright fucking awesome. This map has a bunch of large areas to rape train in, making it easy to get to high rounds with friends with each of y'all in your own area training as zombies. And I think it's cool how the map stays black and white until you turn the power on. I know that for this entry, it's mostly just been me gushing about the things I like about this map, but it truly is that great. And even though it may be my personal favorite, it didn't make the top spot because we still got...
Number 1. Deriz.
Tell me you didn't see this one coming. Everyone seems to agree that Deriz is the best map of all time, but why exactly is that? What did Deriz bring to the table that makes it so damn awesome? Well, this map certainly did innovate the Zombies franchise a lot. Thanks to this map, we got the Pack-a-Punch, the Monkey Bombs, and teleporters. This map is large enough to have multiple places to run a train, or, if you feel like it, you and your buddies can all hide out at the top of the catwalk and mow down waves of zombies together from there. This is what my friends and I always seem to do when we play, and I couldn't be happier about it. When this map was released, it expanded upon the zombie storyline more than any other map through the use of hidden radios, and there's certainly enough Easter eggs in there to make sure you keep coming back for more. Deriz was the end of an era for zombies, just like it's the end of my video. This is the first time I've ever made a video with, well, a script. It was fun, and I totally plan on doing more videos like these and top 10s in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, rate accordingly, and maybe even subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.